Hi, my name is Daisy Chang, and this is Maze Roller, our ECE3140 final project. You tilt a freedom board to roll a ball through a maze on your computer, and the board tracks your remaining lives on its onboard LCD display. First, I'm going to go over the system overview. So the system has two parts, the freedom board and a Python GUI running on a PC. The board reads the tilt from the accelerometer over I2C, filters the values, and streams them to the GUI over USB serial as XY coordinate pairs. The GUI renders the maze and moves the ball based on those tilt values. When the ball hits a wall, the GUI sends the character C back to the board, which signals a collision. The board's UR interrupt receives it and decrements the live counter, which is displayed on the segment LCD. When the game starts or resets, the GUI sends S to sync the board back to 3 lives. And now I'll pass it on to Vincent.
I'm Vincent Yee, and now I'll show you guys a little bit more about how the game actually works. So first, of course, you want to flash the C code onto the board and then start the Python script. And then here, you'll see the title screen. Okay, so looking here, we're the red ball. You can see here we have 3 lives. Same thing here on the actual board. And then we can start moving by tilting the board, making our way through the maze. And then say, oops, oh no, I hit the wall. Pause the game really quick. You'll see that it decremented from 3 to 2 lives on the computer as well as on the board here. And then let's resume and make our way through the maze. Nice. And now just to show what happens when you don't win. So we hit the wall 1, 2, 3 times. It's game over screen, and you'll also see that you have 0 lives left on the board. So now on to how our actual code works. Just going through it really quickly. So we use the given LCD and I2C accelerometer examples to initialize the LCD display and also collect the raw values for the accelerometer. And then when we did that, we found, as we mentioned before, the raw values were pretty noisy and made the game harder to play. So we added a filter, an exponential moving average, which we implemented here through just a simple formula. And then we also did a threshold, so to make it easier to keep the ball still and not accidentally move it. And then also we did some scaling to prevent having to do any more computation on the speed off the board. And then we send the speed over serial here in this printf. And then for the lives here in lives.c, essentially we call lives tick every main loop iteration. And what it does is over the course of the loop, there is a counter that counts the number of collisions. And then once lives tick is executed, it counts the number of collisions that happen during that iteration of the main loop and then decrements the number of lives that many times. And this is just to combat the edge case where you hit the corner and you hit 2 walls at once. And then it sends the number of lives left over serial here.
So overall, Maze Roller uses the board's accelerometer, UR, GPIO interrupts, and segment LCD together with a Python GUI to make a complete game loop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy Maze Roller.